My friends, welcome to exercise 166 in my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series. This is an interesting object. Without this collar, this looks like a drill bit for deep exploration, like going through rocks and stuff. And I can relate to it, so let's go ahead and finish our image processing real quick and then place it on XZ plane on the side, and then I want to see where I can best attack this model from. Maybe this would be better, so I can go ahead and relocate the image. So this is going to be XY YZ, and this is the cross section of this is XY XZ, and this is the cross section of XZ plane. So we are at the right place. I actually want to place it at the top side. I'll accept that, and then take the axis cross away and start sketching. This time I'll be doing it in part design and start sketching on XZ plane. Okay, it will be a revolution in part design. So let's see, create polyline, and I'll only take this part. Looking at this 3D model, I think I'll have to correct myself here. I don't think we'll need this. I would rather bring it up here and then make this the same point. So we'll be on this side. Okay. So we will take that raised option when we make that hole on that flange later on. So that's our outline. And let's go ahead and place some dimensions to it. This is going to be 25. And this is going to be 70 divided by 2, that's 35. And this one is 60. Very simple. Height wise, this is 16, right? And okay, how well this is, okay, from here this point is at 80 and this is at 32. And we have 1 degree of freedom left, which happens to be here. We can say this is at the same vertical plane, and that is fully constrained sketch for revolution. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this command revolution here against, as you know, as it is the suggested way, the z-axis, the vertical axis. If it doesn't show what we want, we can go in there and then actually change our options. And there, so we got our base model. Now we have 2 steps left. One is to make this indentation, another one to make these tubes hollow parts. We'll do them one by one. On this surface, so that's where the axis cross is, so we can draw another sketch on XY plane and say I want to draw this rectangular notch right here. So it would be a pocket. So I can go outside of this area, and this is going to be 6 millimeter in width. So this distance is 6 millimeter, and it would be symmetric. and now the distance of this model, this point would be 24, still within the inside, and that's what I want. And this will be 13, should work for me. So we have this notch. I want to bring it down to this point, which is 30. So this is going to be a pocket. So we select that sketch and come here to say pocket, not the whole, pocket, and we bring it down to 30. You can see a preview here, looks good, and hit OK. And this notch will have to replicate 6 times. And we can do that with polar pattern. So we can go ahead and select the pocket, and then we apply polar pattern. So when I say we select pocket, it looks like we're selecting the whole thing, but actually polar pattern is going to create the last action that it did, which is interesting way to think about. And here I say I want to say occurrence would be 6, and this looks good, hit OK. So if I did this model in part workbench, I would probably go to draft or in lattice 2 and create this polar pattern individually and do the boolean cut as a separate step. So that's for taking out from the tree in part design, which is good in this case. Sometimes I kind of don't like it, but this is great. I don't have to do that boolean operation, spend another 5 seconds on that. All right, I'll do the same thing for this one too. Now I want to see actually one thing. How about I create a tube which is a 95mm diameter circle. Okay, I want to do sketch on XY plane, and then I say I want to create a tube just like that, and this distance will be 95 divided by 2. Okay, and the outside diameter of that tube would be 7. And see that actually, so this is going to be 14, and then inside diameter is 10. Okay, we got the tube created, and I want to place it at 30. I want to bring it down to 30 and then extrude that for 20. I want to extrude that for 20, reverse direction, hit OK. There it is. How about I create this last step, which is this tube only, and go ahead and apply a polar pattern. Okay, it would be another 6 occurrences. Actually, will it be 6? It will be 8. All right, and there it is. Now it did not cut through. Can I go ahead and in the part, can I do between these two? Select these two, and can I do a connect object? Cannot. So that shape won't fly in here. So what I can do another hole right there and then take care of it. Okay, so here is this head, there is this sketch, and I think this is pretty independent sketch. So take that, copy it only. I don't want the XY plane. I just want to copy this sketch and paste it. Obviously place it in the body and say, and get into there. Only keep the inside. So hide this one. So what I did was I went in there and selected that edge and then made it construction geometry. So it's not showing up on here anymore. It's only one hole. And now I can make a hole in the part design workbench. I can make a pocket that actually goes through all. Okay. Now I can get in there. So this is the last action that I want to replicate 8 more times. And there it is, folks. That's our object. That is our object done in our design workbench. Well, that's all for this object. If you have any other question, comment or suggestion, please let them know below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you next time.